Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In the previous video, we started converting our nav menu to a mobile version, and this is how it looks right now. Now in this video, we will add the JavaScript. So when we click on this menu icon, we want to display the content of the menu. And when we click on the close icon, we want to hide the content. So we will do all of that using JavaScript in this video. So let's get started. Right now, let's write the JavaScript code. So when we click on this menu icon, we need to display the close icon. So first of all, let's target the close icon and the menu icon. So we have these classes, menu icon and close icon, which are inside main menu mobile. So here, let's type const menu icon equals document.querySelector main menu mobile menu icon, and let's type const close icon equals document.querySelector main menu mobile close icon, and let's add an event listener to the menu icon. So let's type menu icon dot add event listener, and let's listen for the click event, and let's create an arrow function. So when we click on the menu icon, we need to display the menu. So for that, we need to add a class of active to the main menu mobile. So let's reference this main menu mobile. So here I'll just type const main menu mobile equals document.querySelector main menu mobile, and here I'll just add a class of active. So let's type main menu mobile dot class list dot add active, and when we click on the close icon, we need to remove the active class. So I'll just copy this and I'll just paste it down here, and here I'll just type close icon, and here I'll just type remove. And now let's see whether this works. So let's click on this menu icon, and we have the menu displayed over here. And let's click on this close icon, and the menu is closed. So it is working all right. Now we have an issue where when we hover over these menu titles, we have the content being active. So we need to remove the hover effect from the mobile version. So if you go to the code of the desktop version, here we can see that we have set it to nav menu bg, and here we have menu items menu container. So we have the menu items inside the mobile version and also the desktop version. So we need to specifically say that this is for the desktop version. So we have to add main menu before all of this. So here, instead of nav, let's type main menu, and I'll just copy this and let's paste it over here, and let's paste it over here as well. And now let's see whether we have any problems. And now we can see when we hover over this, we don't have any problems. Right now, let's go back to the style.css file, and let's go to the content. So here we have the content. So I'll just set the overflow to hidden. And now we can see everything looks all right. So now when we click on these menu titles, we want to open the content. So for that, we need to reference all the menu titles. So here we can see we have these menu titles, and we also need to reference all the menu content. So let's reference all of this. We have content and the menu title. So here I'll just type const mobile menu content all equals document.querySelector all, and here let's type main menu mobile content, and then now let's type const mobile menu title all equals document.querySelector all main menu mobile menu title. Right now, let's add event listeners to all the menu titles. So let's type mobile menu title dot for each, and let's loop through all the menu titles, and I'll just call each of the single title title. So let's create an arrow function, and let's type title dot add event listener, and let's listen for the click event, and let's create an arrow function. And here we need to add the active class to the corresponding menu content. So let's reference this. I'll just type mobile menu content all, and now for the index, I'll just get the index from this for each loop. So here I'll just add one more argument. I'll just type index. So the second argument is the index, and here let's type square brackets index dot class list dot toggle active, So this will add and remove the active class when we click on the menu title. So let's check it out. So now we can see that when we click on this menu title, we have the content being displayed. So everything is working all right. Now when we scroll up, we can see that this paragraph is being displayed over here. So let's add a Z index to the logo container. So here for the logo container, I'll just add a Z index. And let's try 400. And now we can see everything looks all right. Right now the last thing we need to do is we need to add the animation for rotating this icon when the content is active. So here we have already added some styles in the CSS. So here we can see we are adding a class of active to the span. So let's reference all these spans inside our JavaScript. So I'll just copy this, and here I'll just type const menu title icons equals document.querySelector all, and let's paste it over here. I'll scroll down, and here let's type menu title icons, and let's add the index over here dot class list dot toggle active. Now we can see that the icon is being animated. Right now when we close this and when we open it again, we want these content to be closed. So for that, in the add event listener of the close icon, we'll just loop through all the content. So I'll just type mobile menu content all dot for each, and let's type C for the single content, and let's type C dot class list dot remove active, and let's do the same for the menu titles. So I'll just copy this and let's paste it down here, and let's change this to menu title icons, and I'll just change this to I, and let's type I dot class list dot remove active, and let's check this out. So let's click on it, and everything is working all right. So let's click on the close icon, and let's click on this menu icon once again, and now we can see everything is closed. So it is working all right. Now let's check out the desktop version. So this is how the desktop version looks, and for the desktop version also we need to add a background color. So let's go back and let's go to the style.css file. So let's scroll up and let's go to the content. So here we have the content of the desktop version. So let's add a background color of white over here. Now when we scroll up, we can see that the menu also scrolls up. Now we need to fix this menu at this position. So before that, let's go ahead and add a max width for all the content. So I'll just go over here to the HTML file, and I'll just add everything inside a division called main container. And let's cut this ending tag from here, and let's paste it down here. Right now let's go to the style.css file, and let's add some quick styles. So just type main container, and let's add a max width of 900 pixels, and let's type margin 0 auto to set everything to the center. Right now let's continue styling this. So we need to set the position of this main menu to fixed, and let's also add a logo on the left side. So let's do all of that. Let's go to the index.html file, and here inside this main menu, let's go ahead and create an anchor tag, and let's type lb dot for the logo, and let's also add a class of logo. And let's go to the style.css file, and let's copy the same styles. So here we have added some styles for the logo. So I'll just type main menu logo. So now we can see we have the same styles over here. So now let's go ahead and go to the main menu, and let's set the display to flex so that the logo and these icons are one next to the other. So let's type display of flex, and let's add a gap, and let's set the gap to 32 pixels, and let's add a padding of 32 pixels, and let's set the background color to white and align items to the center. Now we need to set the position. So let's tap position, and let's set it to fixed, and let's tap top 0. So now if we scroll down, we can see that it stays at the top, and now we can see we have some margin at the top. So that's because of the UL. So here for the UL, I'll just type margin 0. And now we can see everything looks alright. Right now we have an issue where when we go to the next menu, we can see the content of the website briefly in between. So let's fix that. Let's go back to our CSS and let's go to the menu BG, which is this division. And we need to add a background color to this. So let's go back. And here let's type background and let's set it to white. And now we can see everything is working alright. So that's basically how you can create this responsive drop-down menu using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And I will leave the link of the source code in the description of this video. Alright, so if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.